Welcome to 1000 Details, and this is a new idea and segment of the channel. Why not do the intros and when I talk in black and white? Seems a perfect, reasonable idea and something different as well. So what I want to bring today, it is one module, Eurorack module, that I'm very happy and pleased to own two of them, which made my life quite easy in terms of live acts, and also in the studio it is a really cool piece and time saving, but in reality it's quite a Swiss army of let's call it a voice or synthesizer in the module size, and it's the Oxi Coral. This little thing, it's basically a full mono poly multi-timbral 8-part voice. So I can do mono stuff here, I can do poly stuff here, and a crazy thing, it even has a Wavplayer, which is a sampler that you can play any sound you want without any time limit. So if you have, let's say, a stem with 2 hours, just put it to play, it will play. And I use this a lot live, for sure. It's my main and only voice, so I have two of them live. And in the studio, I really love to use this as well as my poly mono synth pad voice. It really sounds amazing. It's based on the plates. On mutable plates, but Manuel, the Oxi owner and developer, added a lot of new stuff in here, and that's what I want to talk today, which is the version 2.0. So you have now something that I don't like at all, which is an acid oscillator. I'm no 303 fan at all, but hey, it is what it is, fair game. And there's what he called a 3 times VCO, so we can say something a la Moog in here, which sounds really good. And as requested by many of us, we wanted new effects, a delay inside the Oxi, and for that we sacrificed, well, we can sacrifice if we want by the options. Instead of using the noise on the module, you can basically exchange for a delay, which sounds also really cool. So my idea is to show you a little bit how do I use it in a very superficial way, and the new stuff you have inside the Oxi Coral, especially the new voices and the delay, which in my opinion adds up even more to such a small but powerful module. Fun fact, I've been into modular since 2013, when pretty much it didn't have much around. Dopefer, Make Noise, Circuit Abbey, I don't know, few brands that some of them still exist, some of them they don't. And in that time, having a piece like this was not even imaginable. I never imagined that someone will do a full-on multi-timbral 8-part poly module into Eurorack format, and it is amazing to see in 11 years how much we progressed and how much people put their souls and minds into bringing cool stuff to the market. Yes, it's not your conventional Eurorack module, for sure, it's fully digital. Nonetheless, it's a great addition, especially if you play live a lot and you want something versatile but low real estate. The Oxi Coral, it's something that you should consider. You can put this on one of the Oxi small format boxes or a 4MS pod or whatever. You can just put it there. MIDI cable inside of this, so jack to MIDI, and you have a full synth voice that you can perfectly use, and yeah, you'll be happy with it. Let's dive into the demo and I'll show you how I use it. First off, this is my live setup, or part of my live setup. The 62 HP IntelliGel case normally has two Oxis, two FX8s, and then I have the Crate and the Ghost and the Golden Master. And basically, Crate is doing modulations normally to the filter of the Oxis. Ghost and Golden Master receive the master send return of the zone 96, so that I can apply effects here. Something that I'll change in the future, and I'm waiting for the release of that module, which is the Oxi Meta, which is yeah, let's call it a master effect to do mixes and create dramatic parts. I'll use it here, which is much more fun in my opinion. The Ghost is awesome, it sounds really good, but it's quite deep in a way. It's easy to use, so reverb, delay, distortion, you can add color, you can do some cool stuff. I really love it, but in live situation and even in studio, as easier you can go and as faster you can go and more fun you can have, the better in my opinion. So, and I also have the Ornament and Crime in 1U, which I use for the shredded and a few other stuff to add modulation around here, which adds a little bit more extra stuff, especially in live. But what I want to focus today here, it's the Coral, as I said before. Normally, the way that I use it is I go as things progress, let's say this way. So I'll be using the algorithms and try to tweak and get stuff done here. It's a very easy module. You have the main controls, it's these four knobs here. They are the main controls for the voices, for the algorithms. So you have the filter section here, which is the normal stuff, which is your typical envelope, filter, cutoff, and resonance. And you have your envelope. So it makes it a very easy module to use, in my opinion. There's not too much to remember. The secondary functions, you just press the encoder down and just change things. For example, you have here a low pass filter in my case, which will be the chorus. Here you have the reverb, here you have the noise, in my case you have the delay, MIDI channel. So there's nothing much to get onto this. Thing that I want to add is I don't use the Oxi multipart. I use it as a single voice. When I say voice, I want to say like a synth. I don't use the multi-timbral part of it. Not because I don't like it, no, it's just because I want to keep stuff simple. That's my main reason. So let me show you a little bit here. I have something going on the GTAC 2 so that we can match things. And I want to show you the cool new things, which is the delay and the algorithms that you have in here. So the ones of you who know me know that I don't like at all acid sounds, and I don't like 303 at all. It sounds super cheesy for me. Even if you apply tons of delay and very short sounds, I can enjoy it for 5 minutes and then I'm like, no, this is not for me. But each one their own taste, right? And here, Manuel from Oxi did his own version of the 303, so the acid synth, acid VCO, I think it's called that way. I can use this one. It sounds dirty, it has a lot of distortion. Or else it wouldn't be the acid sound. I'm not, I'll be the worst person to show you how to make this sounds acid, but there's a cool video about the Coral doing acid sounds made properly. Still, I'm gonna try to use this to my advantage, of course. Yeah, it sounds cool if you use it my way. There's a cool thing here, which is the Additive VCO with two-stage overdrive distortion. Let's change here. You can add some reverb from the Ghost here, or the cool thing about the reverb here in the Coral, which is it makes your stereo image sound even better by just adding a little bit of the space. I like this idea a lot. And as you can hear from this, you have a lot of range of sounds that you can do with just 4 knobs. Small but powerful. And the last mode, well, not last mode, but last of the new stuff that Manuel added here to the Coral. It's the 3 VCO, so a little bit like a Moog Mini Model D or any other 3 VCO synth, and I really like this one. It has a detune that makes things very interesting in my opinion. Let's detune this, and why not give it a little bit of delay here. sounds proper, sounds fat. It might look like there's nothing much going on here, but the addition of these new VCOs and the delay and a few options beneath that you can configure via TXT file on your computer. For example, for MPE, there's a lot of other stuff that is quality of life, and I don't need it, but for example, you can have a view meter now into LED 9 and 10. Over here, that will show you the levels of your parts and your synth. It's with Oxi, the thing is, it's always an ongoing and a process where you'll get new features with time. I don't say this, I was not paid by Oxi to talk about Oxi very well. No, it's just because it's very rare nowadays to find a brand, a small brand, that it's all the time updating their products and all the time listening to their customers and trying to get good balance between user feedback and requests and the own vision of the owner, Manuel in this case. And joining those two things, plus the crazy ideas of some people like us in Discord, we get very cool products, in my opinion. Sure, the Coral is not for everybody. I accept and I know that for sure. But for me, for my workflow, live and studio, it makes a lot of sense. Especially now that I want small setups. This right table that I'm showing you this, it's the same table that I'm working with stuff any other day. So small setup, powerful voice, for me it suits. And to finish this off, another let's call it algorithm that I use a lot here, it's the Wavplayer, especially when I'm playing live, or even at home too as well, but more live, which is I have quite a lot of one-shots synth sounds that I've uploaded to the SD card, which I'll put it this way. It makes my life easy, and if I'm stuck trying to design something midways, everything in my life, it's full improvisation. I don't have anything set up per se. But if I'm stuck or I'm a little bit more nervous or whatever that might be, I'll basically just come here and pick a one shot and do it by laying some notes on my one. And I can do that mono, or I can do that in poly. So it's also a poly sample player, which is super cool. And I'll just show you a little bit how it goes. And yeah, if you're in the market to looking for something small, powerful, versatile, you don't mind putting in your memory just a few combos, you'll be more than fine. So let's go to the Wavplayer. You can add overdrive. and you get that instant it's a very easy way. It's, let's call it like a shit in live in studio. But if you have fun doing it, why not, right? Let's go to another folder just. And you can do this in card mode as well. Sometimes stuff sounds very odd, but when you add some percussion, some kicks, it fires up. Yeah, some dub sounds. Good. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you the update here. I really like this. It's a very cool project. It's an ongoing project. It is not beta at all. It's a finished product, which you keep getting new and more updates. Especially if you are around Oxi Instruments Discord, you'll see how lively and always on fire community it is, so that we all together along the vision of Manuel, we can get products that fit our needs. And I'm really excited about the Oxi Meta, which is coming soon. I had the chance to try it at Super Booth. It was the only video that I recorded at Super Booth. Truth to be told, I almost had no time at Super Booth. Just one day there, and yeah, I'm ultra pleased with what I can do with that module, and the effects are really good. Plus something that I don't think people realize or are not even seeing, it is the on-off of the effects. It's one of the smoothest implementations I've heard and tried. Even with looper, super ultra fast looping reverse, as soon as you press off to get out of the effects, it returns super smoothly to your track again. Just just like magic, and that's something really cool. It's those small details that make instruments being really useful. So to finish this off, yeah, like I said in the presentation of the new features, the Oxi is not for everybody, I get that. But if you're looking, if you don't have a lot of HP in your case, you want something that it's a jack of all trades, yeah, consider the Oxi. It's really powerful and really complete. You have everything in what you need inside the module. Like me, my main reason was it all started that I wanted to take my innovation peak, which is a poly synth, to live acts. But unfortunately, the peak is huge to travel with, even inside Portugal, which is where I live. So I said, nah, I need to find a solution for this. I really need to find a solution. And that's when basically the Oxi Coral started to do some sense. And I reached out to Manuel, and I was already a customer for the one. And one thing leads to the other, and after a few, I don't think even 2 months, I had 2 of them with me, and I couldn't be happier. Does the Oxi one is the ultimate Eurorack all-in-one module? Maybe. At least I put them there, just because you have a full synth in 14 or 16 HP, I don't remember, I'm sorry, but it's around 14 or 16 HP looking at it, at this, yeah, I won't say it's about that. And at a fair price. I think the price is even lower now. So it's a super fair offer in the market. Check the videos from Oxi about the Coral, and also Dad's videos are really cool, and he does go in depth with features and how to design a few sounds in there. So check them out to have a broader idea. I just did a small demo of the new features, and I'll explain a little bit how do I use it and why I have fun with it. As usual, if you like what you see, all your support is welcome. Check my Patreon. There's always sounds, packs, whatever I'm doing, I'll post there. And of course, like and subscribe. Check the links below. That helps the channel being alive. And that's it for today. See you really soon, and have fun.